One, hitting record now. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let's continue. When I last left off, I did an impromptu, nearly 5-hour stream getting the vanilla Persona 5 content done, and I had to find a stopping place in the middle of the new content crossing over, because I was streaming pretty late and I didn't want you guys to miss it. So, I'm still in the main menu because if I load in, we get started. So without further ado, we're jumping in. New territory from here. Straight to New Year's Eve. We're down to only 1 day left of the year. I know it's sudden, but we're going to throw up a year-end party tomorrow. I know I already did this last night, but it doesn't matter. Kick ass! Are you organizing this, Futaba-chan? Thank you for letting us know. Sojiro is making a New Year's Eve soba noodles for us tomorrow. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? May I invite my sister? Go ahead, the whole place is reserved anyway. Then should we call Yoshizawa too? Morgana and Futaba already had covered it, but she really helped him out in that palace before. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like she'll be busy at practice. I agree. Then, you're officially our event coordinator. It's your job to contact her. On it. Alright, see you tomorrow.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited. Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away.
And this is where I stopped last night. Right as soon as this party started.
Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit, I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
Jesus, look at
There's
Yusuke's
no
get up.
modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah, you really helped him out too. In that case, I'll accept your offer.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
Yeah, same.
So it's your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through the city. I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of
You have
the
money
year.
to get home?
What do you think about the scarf?
It's unique.
Oh, you've recognized its unique beauty as well.
I'd say it's a little too unique.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, be on you.
Ah, yes, my apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's chow time.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right? They're amazing. You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks. I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds, please. How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
Well, she is an athlete.
I don't know if that fully explains what's happening here.
Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
Nice.
It's finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony. But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
For real?
And that's wonderful. Congratulations, Senpai.
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news. Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible. It's an actual real-life good ending.
And after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice. A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up.
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor. With a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
The year is winding down to its final moments. Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything even similar to it for quite some time.
Until the sequel on PS4
Well,
and
this is
Switch.
just from my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine, fine. I can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an honor student?
So much has happened over the past 12 months. But in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year's gonna be even better for us. I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight, and this crowd is...
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
See you next year, right?
Next year? Sojiro, Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready, chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I hear ya. If I start prepping the beans now, they'll be ready by the morning. Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
Happy New Year. Oh shit, it's already the new year. Let's make it a good one. Last year's end seems only yesterday. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. You have something in mind? I don't know, like mochi eating contest or something. A prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. I don't know what we do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same. But not tomorrow, I got plans. Me too, apologies. But any other time should be fine. Sure. We can pick a date later. Anyways, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one, guys.
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay? But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious, and being separated from all of you was really scary. I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys. That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here.
Welcome home.
Yeah, thanks. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep. I know I've said this before, but I hope we keep sticking together like this.
Aww. What? Huh? He's in his prison outfit in Maruki's office? Where am I?
Class will be dismissed momentarily. Class will be dismissed momentarily.
I get the feeling I need to go home. What in the hell is happening here? And this looks like the school. I need to go home. Well, with no velvet room and
Get awesome results at track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarships for college to make things easier for my mom.
I can hear a voice. Who is it? That was Ryuji. A butterfly. So it was Lavenza. I should follow it.
If that never happened, I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with Shiho.
This is fucking weird.
My sister's been supporting the family. It's unrealistic to demand any more of her.
I'm helping Okumura Foods grow, with my father watching over me.
Is this like one of those It's a Wonderful Life scenarios? Like, what if Joker was not around? What would these guys be up to? Where are you going? I'm going home. Home? But isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it. Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. I feel like I had the most bizarre dream. What could it have meant? What the hell was that? The New Year! Oh, hey, the calendar changed.
Good morning.
Were you still asleep, Senpai? Well, I'm up now. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you. I feel awkward asking this now that I've woken you up, but... Remember promising me that we go to pay our respects to the shrine together on New Year's Day? I completely forgot, I'm sorry. I mean, I did mention it pretty casually. Still, though. I realize this may be a bit forward of me, but... Well, what do you say to accompanying me to the Meiji Shrine this afternoon? Sure.
I'm so
Really?
happy.
Great, thank you. It'll probably be pretty crowded today, but it oughtn't be too bad in the afternoon at least. I'm sure we'll be fine. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be so crowded. Oh shoot, I hope that doesn't count as me wishing before making my offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting on you.
Well, let's meet at the shrine around noon. I'll see you then. If you're awake, could you lend me a hand?
Sorry to make work your first activity in the new year. Oh, that reminds me. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
We're especially grateful you're open today.
Their voices
You
changed.
know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same old, same old.
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine?
Who the fuck?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
Who is that beautiful man? Excuse me, but who are you?
Who am I? Are you still half asleep or something?
Don't tell me.
What bam?
Oh, looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, Futaba-chan.
I picked it out with my mom.
Your mom?
Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing up.
Oh, some weird shit's happening
Time to
now.
make like a
Oh
tree.
god.
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
Well, perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Sorry, but I think I'll be getting there sooner than I expected. It was way less crowded than I thought it would be. Did my wish actually come true? Maybe it did. I'll wait by the entrance once I get there. Don't worry, no need to hurry.
What's up? Did you have plans for today or something?
I promised to do something.
Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Have fun. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
That reminds me, I still haven't seen Morgana today. I think you have! Where could he have gone? Anyway, I need to head over to Meiji Shrine. Oh god, this is so weird. Just got here. I'm at the Torii.
Senpai!
Oh, look at that outfit.
Do I look weird?
No.
Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are.
Oh, hey, Troy. Long time no see. Things are already weird.
I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
Yeah, and the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one.
That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the wrong year for a while.
Well, I have an idea. New Year's party tonight to help switch gears? Huh? Didn't expect you two here.
It is a weird coincidence that there's no one here, but they're all there.
How many coincidences can there be in one day? And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
Oh.
No, we were
We all
not.
had plans to
No,
drop
wait,
by
we
here
were.
first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Indeed, but due to this fortuitous turn of fate, I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai?
Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
Her
I have some company
family.
as well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father soon.
Her father.
I'm gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Her mom.
Well, looks like you're all busy.
Don't tell me he's got his dad's
We
back.
should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans.
Oh, this is an attack on the senses. It's like no one's making any sense.
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Looks like it's just us
What
now.
the fuck happened?
Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, senpai?
I already forgot.
Well, we did just run into everyone else. Maybe that was your wish.
Mine for someone to tell me what the hell's happening. And what was your wish, Kasumi?
Me? Well... Oh, I'm sorry. It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the station to get me. My family's kind of serious about their get-togethers.
Well, it's official. Everything's backwards and Mona's missing. What even is today? I don't think he's missing. We'll hang out soon.
I'm really sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station. Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all.
That's your dad.
Who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before. My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Dad! Not all the
Just
time.
most of the time.
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
You're welcome.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What?
What?
Something wrong?
No. Nothing. Well then, Senpai, please excuse us.
I don't have any other plans for today. I should head back to my room. Morgana still hasn't returned. I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. Hey, do we have our first dream of the year today? Do we? I thought that was tomorrow night. Is it a big deal? Is it that big a deal? You'll just have your first dream whenever it happens. Hey, this is important. I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. It doesn't count, duh. Here, take a look at this. Maybe it'll help you have good dreams. Aw, that's cute. Huh? When did you take this? It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. Though maybe we should have taken a full group shot since we were all meeting up anyway. This photo is good in its own way. Indeed, I believe it will inspire some good dreams. But you gotta dream of specific things if you want to have a good year, right? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji, sheep, and the okra? Sounds messy. It was Mount Fuji, a hawk, and an eggplant. In that order. Yeah, that's it. I want to make myself dream about that. I sincerely doubt you can brute force yourself into dreams. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty. I gotta go get to bed anyway. I gotta practice tomorrow too. What happened this afternoon can't be normal. Something's wrong. Ugh. I can feel a warm breeze on my face. I sense someone's presence. Who are you? Oh my god.
Hi. Hey, you've been acting kind of weird.
Oh my god.
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Well, this is what happened when you get rid of Katsura Hashino. Things can get gay.
I'll be down in a sec.
These beans are the best!
They're all perfectly shaped
Oh.
and so shiny. Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime soon?
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Good morning.
A Sphinx lady. Oh, I kind of wanted to answer with that. I kind of. Have we met?
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Wakaba. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
Wakaba?
Wakaba. Your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Wakaba's Futaba's mother's name. She's no longer...
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
Morning. Do you think there's enough osechi for me to join you?
Don't tell me.
Don't tell you what? Morgana's arrived for breakfast?
Oh my god.
Seriously, are you alright?
I mean, the color gives it away, but something's very wrong here.
That's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food. I can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Be careful.
Morgana's supposed to be a cat, and Wakaba, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
You're supposed to be dead, ma'am! And so are you, but...
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment.
Does he...
Why don't you go and get some fresh air?
Is he aware of this too?
I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect...
Also, how is he not in prison? He killed like thousands of
I
people.
can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, don't you?
BAM! I called it! What's going on?
That's what I need to discuss with you. Come on.
And how are you not in fucking jail? Oh my god, this game. This game.
Well then, let's try to sort through this
No
situation.
one will hear us over laundry. What? No, I'm starting with why are you here? Why are you here?
That seems as good a place to begin, Denny. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown.
As you should have.
Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
Yes. But how are you alive?
Perhaps the most confusing part of my story comes post-detainment. Obviously, I was thoroughly interrogated about my involvement in Shido's case, but for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
Oh, so he doesn't know either. That's too weird.
I agree. No matter how one attempts to rationalize it, my release is extremely unusual. More than that, it should be impossible for them to release a confessing suspect after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is...
Is it Wakaba?
That's right. Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back.
Same with
to life.
Okumura, and Morgana's not a
For the time
cat.
being,
But I'm
you
sure
seem
he's
to
still
be
a
the
simp.
only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal. What say we join forces on this?
I can't trust you, dude.
Well, I can understand that. Considering what's going on, I think it's best to put aside personal grudges and work together on this. For the time being, you and I share the same goal, to solve this problem. Don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
He's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. It may be best to work with Akechi on this.
Have you made up your mind?
What do you need me to do?
Well, first I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me and Shido's
We had a
palace?
cake.
I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it. Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
What's happened?
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint. I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
Wait for me there.
I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice.
Don't
wasn't
kill
it?
her.
I believe I heard her say the word palace.
I guess she spotted one.
Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san.
Wait, that must mean we're in
I'll
one.
join you. We're guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Jesus Christ, I cannot trust this man as far as I could throw him. I could probably throw him pretty far.
Senpai! And
Murderer.
Akechi-san.
We just happened to be together when he got your call. First
Oh, so we're getting
dinner,
nice
turns
boy
out
when
the
we're
palace
with others,
appears.
but when we're alone, we're getting demon child.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom
We
Thieves.
kicked this boy out.
However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Oh.
You can tell him.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though. I just so happened to slip into this palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what's behind its appearance here? I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
If nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't able to see it. Or they see it, but it doesn't evoke any real reaction in them.
Yeah, like the cliff off
Yes,
thingy.
that's exactly it. I asked some
Wait a
people in the
minute.
area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
What if the cliff off world's still fused?
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has the palace manifested in reality, but this is the only
What if Yell the
one
boss
visible
didn't
to
die?
us. I have no proof.
And he granted
but it's highly
wishes,
likely
and
that
everyone
this is
wished for their
related to our current
dead loved ones
incomprehensible
back.
situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so.
I'm just speculating at this
Oh.
point.
It's...
The metaverse icon is back on my home screen, but it's white
I
now.
thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history. How do I check? Ah, there's one search in the log, but
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's ruler?
does that mean we can't enter the palace?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
Infiltration time.
That settles it.
All right. Let's do it.
Ooh, new transition.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious.
Man, we're not
this
color
place
coded
is.
anymore. I don't like that.
What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
Is that so? By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Oh, wearing that one, eh?
That one?
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting. Let's move
Will
out.
we at least give you a new nickname? I'm gonna go with Bastard Child. Because it has a double meaning. You were born out of wedlock to an asshole, and you're also an asshole yourself.
It's a treasure chest.
Ooh, 2 soul foods. After I... Ready for some scenery chewing, dude? Sure. This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time? Right around here. I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. You're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
Now, let us depart.
Let's keep going. Scenery chewing. With Akechi around after what he did in November? That's a guarantee.
I can see it.
There's so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome, and thank you for coming, patients. You'll be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy. What kind of place is this? Inspect everything.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation.
Take us to your ruler.
Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Oh, hello.
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
He turned into an enemy from Soul Eater.
Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath. It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Now, time to obliterate them.
All right.
Persona!
Levitate. I'm not even gonna try with that one.
Loki!
Screw you!
They're all on the ground. Crush them!
Oh my god!
Time again.
Too late to be sorry.
Man, I kind of wish Akechi got it. Oh, does he have an all-out attack screen? He better.
I think we handled that rather well, didn't we? Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all. Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentions salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind.
Which is why the palace exists in the first place.
I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
I'm gonna put this to you as nicely as I can, Yoshizawa-san. Bitchy cray cray! Just every day, Akechi.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
I can see it.
Also, this Kingdom Hearts ass music.
Show me your true form.
We're gonna start seeing the more powerful personas from fusions and all that.
We could kill them faster if we knew their weakness.
Show them, Sondrian!
Good! One got knocked out.
Go for
Keep it going. They're an even match for us, so don't mess up too much. Fear my power. Manifest! Well. How should we kill off the last one?
It doesn't kill us, makes us stronger.
Time to be on our way.
Akechi's just living his best life.
There seems to be a safe room near us. Let's find it and take a break.
Now let's get some XP.
Show me your true form. We've got them surrounded.
Oh God.
Let's dance! Let's finish this!
Enemy down! Persona!
Oh good, I still have all of mine. Okay, he drains fire.
What a lovely sight. Hey, it looks cheerful. Try to be funny.
I figured that was the name.
So, that mask any good?
I mean, it's for the collection. Gotta catch them all.
Okay.
Didn't think so.
I can feel it.
I think I missed a treasure piece. Coquelet, thank you for the 20 bits. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Much has happened.
It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest? I should write something.
Akechi's back. Yeah, he, the nice Akechi's, gone, though. He's full cray-cray now. Or he always has been, as we know.
What?
That voice. Look. No way.
That's her dad?
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video?
Oh no, she's having cloud thoughts.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember
Yeah,
it.
cloud flashbacks.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes. I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey. When was it that you said you became acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
After transferring here.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go.
It ain't by choice. For whatever reason, I can't load the stream to save my life. Well, that's what the archives are for.
I can see it.
Let me go back and there was an area I missed. I want to make sure there wasn't anything there. Just somebody I can talk to. Have you seen the announcement on the bulletin board? It might be tough at first, but don't worry, there are lessons for beginners too. If you're interested, you should definitely get yourself examined. It'll change your entire world.
I have something.
I can't tell if this is like a Tales song or no, the piano makes me think Kingdom Hearts. But like the drum portions remind me of Tales of Vesperia a lot. Constant buffering. Yeah, I don't know what that is, guys. Try reducing the quality of the stream if you can.
Focus.
And it's not suddenly white anymore.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
Don't talk like you care, dude.
It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Rushing into things. Just calm down.
I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
It's tough. We don't know shit about them. Just try different attacks. You're mine.
Let's dance! Victory
She's not hitting them at all.
Persona! Go down!
Persona! Let's finish this!
Out of my way! Good. These others. Persona! Ravish them!
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy.
In that
case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. You'll be entering high school soon. Impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
Except she's dead.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire. Sumire, I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
But that's...
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together.
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
I'm pretty sure I already know who it is. What about Kasumi?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
I don't know if it's because somebody kind of spoiled it for me on Twitter a couple months ago.
Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Or if it's because I kind of did guesswork on my own end. But
I have something.
I don't think it's that big of a shock. No, I when I saw a spoiler for somebody on Twitter, they didn't mention this at all. I think the only thing I saw that was a spoiler was like Akechi was alive. Which, thank goodness if that's the only big surprise that's been ruined for me.
Yoshizawa-san just killed 2 enemies. Well. How should we kill off the last?
Also, Akechi being alive is not a big spoiler either. At least the reveal of how he's still, how when you learn he was still alive wasn't ruined for me.
Time should be on our way.
I was not expecting them to just straight up change the ending where he turns himself into the police.
Everyone all right? Let's press on then.
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
I'm not shocked.
Glad to see you're all doing well.
I'm not shocked in the slightest.
I figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler. But in my case, it seems a tad different.
Why does
from
every
the ones
character
you
that looks like me,
also be
that I look
correct in
like,
believing that you're involved in the
turn out to be
outside
evil and
the
slick back their
palace as
hair?
well.
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
Change you back! I didn't wish for this. I didn't wish for this.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair.
Yeah, but it's reality.
The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had
How did he do this with the
hoped that all
metaverse
those
gone?
warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Merciless, I'm on normal mode.
That's... Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better.
Oh. Oh no.
Wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey!
Oh no.
The talented one who
It just
can
hit
reach
me.
the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire!
Mm-hmm.
What? Kasumi.
What in the fuck? Oh, I didn't want to go there, Troy. That's fucked up. I was thinking it, but I did not want to say it.
seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
Kasumi? No, you're Sumeyer.
Kasumi?
Kasumi's dead.
No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was
Yeah.
last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life.
She got Yu Yu Hakusho'd.
Her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed. So to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san.
They never referred to her by name.
For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
She told me her name. Seems the pot... Oh. I just read... Oh, okay. Seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook name, because... Oh. She never told us her name. That's just what we saw in her fucking, purse. Shit.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she suffered?
You're a doctor, you should know.
If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality, even as we speak. My research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
Is that truly salvation? No. I want to know what happens to the old reality. What happens to the old reality?
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire.
Sumire?
But if
Why did
you'd
I say
rather
Sumire?
continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Don't be manipulated.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
I'll find my own happiness.
No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This is wrong.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
I want to go back to jail. I like it there.
I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Oh no, he turned to the Schumacher Wrath.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
Well, that was a hell of a lot.
Rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit. Shit. So this is fear.
Alright, let's find out what the hell this thing is weak to.
Ravage them!
Alright, it has a wind move, so I think it's weak to electric. Possibly.
So this is fear.
Not gonna lie, the reveal for Kasumi was really great. It totally blew where I figured her role in the story was out of the water. Yeah, I didn't see that coming, and thankfully I wasn't spoiled that. I think the only thing I was really spoiled by was that Akechi was alive. Which, honestly, not the least bit shocked by that. I thought his death, quote-unquote, was ham-fisted as hell.
Why did I do that? Damn it. Why did I do that?
Ah, fuck it.
It's time. You're mine. Oh yeah. Feel my power. Manifest. Persona. Go down. Ha! You thought that would hit me. I'll break them. Persona! Good. This one. Nice timing. It's fine.
Ah!
Persona! That should do. You insect! Persona! Ravage them! Need this? Persona! Got it! There! Too slow. It's useless, idiot. I will break them.
Two to play at that game.
It's time. Go down. You thought that would hit me.
Thanks for the heals.
Feel my power. Persona!
No, such pathetic attempts won't be enough. Come.
Oh, fuck off.
Just won't go down.
No mercy.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. He'll die.
Oh! I called it so long ago.
Let's go. Out of my way. Crow. You little shit.
That was great.
Not bad.
That was awesome.
Shall we continue this? I'm fairly
Haru
certain
and
any
Makoto's
further
are still my favorite.
negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Let us help her.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
I'm worried about Sumire.
I think it'd be suicide to march back in there at the moment.
And boy, do I know all about that!
Intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although, I imagine both our lives would be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point in obsessing over it now. I should get back to my room. Welcome home! You sure we're out late? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. That's unbelievable. In all honesty, I agree. Unfortunately, it's the truth of the matter. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's not wholly dependent on whether they're capable of leaving the reality they're supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to do. Thanks, bitch. Remember what we agreed upon before? We made a deal here. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Was that a catchy? You two seem to be getting along really well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go out to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Yon and I can... I can be a simp again, which reminds me. Hold.
It's Mr. MVP! Simp! Hallelujah! Holy shit!
Oops. How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. Seems this really is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, we ought to hit the hay for today. The bed may be maybe a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. You're one handsome guy. Huh? What's that have to do with anything? I mean, I do appreciate the compliment. Fuck it, I'm going for it. Yeah, I can still remember how much you hated when I curl up on top of you. Wait, curl on top? That doesn't seem... Oh, the funny answer was the right one! I got captured in Kamashiga's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we had to go to Mementos, I transformed into a... Keep thinking it through. Huh? Okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It seems all I can do now is wait. Human Morgana is cute. Being voiced by Bryce Pavenbrook helps. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town.
I can see it.
It's the new year and they're making me walk everywhere instead of fast traveling. Oh, I see what they're doing.
For real?
Oh my god, you did it, Shiho! I knew you could! It's all thanks to you supporting me, and I really appreciate it. Aw, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort, and now you're finally being recognized.
Hmm?
I can't believe it! Over here! Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see. Do you remember me? Yeah. How could I forget? How have you been?
Yeah.
I've been well, thank you for asking. I'm surprised you remembered, though. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early into the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember with all the bragging I've told him about how amazing my BFF is at the volleyball. Oh, man. Sorry to have you put up with all that. Shiho was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only was she in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
Oh, you're too much. The two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this is the reality. Reality is the one Adam wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. And that's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's that well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. Are you happy with Shiho now?
Hmm?
Huh? What does that mean? Of course I am. Do you prefer things this way, or any doubts about it? Do you prefer things this way? This way? I mean, both you and Shiho are here and everything's going great. It's definitely better than the alternative, like when we... Wait, huh? Something is... I remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and... Keep thinking on it. What is that? Shiho's still alive even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this. Huh? An, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you. It seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. So I guess as the days go by, we're going to be breaking everybody's hypnotization. Anne seemed happy to be with Shiho, who was able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Would you join the Phantom Thieves? Do they have workers' comp? There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Morgana's here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
Oh, he changed his voice. Are you looking for someone? Haru? She was just thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location with the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone. Maybe I should head to Shibuya.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
So these next few days we're just setting everything right. Who would I want to break free first? I guess I can only break Makoto out. Where would she be? Maybe she's in Central Street. No. Is she in the walkway? Wouldn't it make more sense to have them be in the where they were? You could find them during the Confidant build-ups. What a coincidence. We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. Your dad is? Come on, Makoto. You don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier not to act like it's no big deal? I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you. Hey. Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. The two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this is the reality that Makoto has wished for.
That reminds me.
What brings you out here? Sorry to keep you like this, by the way. I came to see you. Me? Is something the matter? Enjoying the family time? Well, of course. Has your dad been supportive? My dad, of course. He's done a great job as a single parent and... No, wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. And sis... You're so close. Wait, what are you saying? But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. Makoto, what's wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's nothing. Sorry. We have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm
Sorry about that. We'll chat again soon. It seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. Would you join the Thanon phase? There's no pay, right? I don't give a fuck. No, sorry. I'm down if it's a safe gig. Is there an age limit? Minimum or maximum? Makoto seemed happy about being able to spend time with both her father and her sister. Is this thing how things should truly be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. This is gonna get repetitive. Why can't we just do them all in one day? There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Well, I'm at least happy it's not a grind of confidant building and stat building anymore.
Hey.
Are you looking for someone? Ryuji? He's been doing great this year. I think he said he'd be doing laps around the school. You'd think training would be a drag, but he sure seems to be enjoying it. I'm a little tired from thinking too much. I think I'm gonna go for a walk and clear my head.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
So there's nobody in Shibuya today.
I can see it. I hope I can do it.
There's Ryuji. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You mean you got scouted by that college? Whoa. Pipe down, stupid! It's not for sure or nothing yet anyway. I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules! You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too! I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man.
Aw, you're still jumping with the gun with this. I'm just trying to get my best so I don't get laughed off by the team by you guys. Ryuji's laughing happily with the other members of the track team. Seems this is the reality is the one that Ryuji wished for. Why didn't they voice these scenes? What are you doing here? It's still winter break. Oh, maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too? Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Hey, why don't you come with us? Enjoying the return to track? Yeah, it's fun, but what do you mean? It's just like what I like doing, you know? I get all down when I'm not running. So your leg's fine now? Hey. My leg? Oh, you're worried about me? It's totally fine, dude. No problems there since that injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshido's fault, so... Wait. What? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by school, and then... Keep thinking, man. Huh? Sure. It's now or never! Here goes! Ah, I'm not doing that. Well, what the hell was that? You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing. Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. Seems all I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home. What's in it for us? Yeah, do you have workers' comp? That's my favorite one. Ryuji seems sincerely happy about being able to run with his fellow track team. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Yeah, this is getting redundant now.
Hey, you have a minute?
Alright, I talked to Makoto, I talked to Anne, I talked to Ryuji. That just leaves Haru, Yusuke, and Futaba. Oh, you can choose. I can see Yusuke in the distance. He seems to be viewing a painting. What should I do?
What a
Ah, you
coincidence.
came too. I was just thinking about contacting you. Take a look. My mother's painting is finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's only on display for this week only, so I'm glad that we have this chance to view it together. I am truly blessed. I have waited so long to see this painting here. My drive to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows strong every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world can make me happier than I am at this moment. You're who?
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my only family. I truly cannot thank him enough. Yusuke is so happy. It seems that this reality is the one that Yusuke wished for. Ah, I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei has been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry. He'll even pay for the meal. Is Madarame a good sensei? Yes, I'd say so, but what's this about so out of the blue? Where else could that be? What are you saying? Where else could it... No, wait, that's odd. I can distinctly recall that having it hung in LeBlanc, and... I have faith in you. What is it? Could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's disordered desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired. Actually,
apologies.
I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now. Seems now all I can do is wait. Yusuke seemed happy about his mother's work, Sayuri being recognized as a work of art. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. There has to be someone I haven't checked. Okay, I'm not reading this every fucking time. This is... starting to get to me a little bit, but I understand the point of it.
Hey, you have a minute?
Well, I'm gonna go see Futaba next, for sure. Frankly, I should have done this in order that I met them.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Well, of course I'm going to Akihabara to see my in-game girlfriend. Hmm?
Oh, man.
Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear. It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom. No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Oh, hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him too now. Oh, what a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojiro's going to treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Then back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Thanks for the glowing review. Three of them are all smiling at each other. Seems this is the reality. Reality is the one that Futaba wished for. Sound good? I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is. Goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sojiro made it exactly for that reason, and Mom helped to improve its flavor too. Huh? Something's not. Isn't this like a beautiful dream? What's that supposed to mean? What are you getting at? Is it a dream? No, but... You can figure this out. I still don't get it. Come on, why won't you just tell me? I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? Are you alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten. It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. He's still got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that. Ow. Got my leg.
Time to head home.
Well, we're gonna head on back. Come by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Damn, Sojiro with that black outfit. Looks nice. Seems all I can do now is wait. Now he really does look like Jigen from Lupin III. Futaba seemed happy being able to spend her daily life with both her mother and Sojiro, who she loves very much. But is this truly how things should be? Last person's Haru.
Hey, you have a minute?
I think something's wrong with me. Or maybe not? I don't know. Sorry. I didn't mean to hold you up. Don't mind me.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Exactly.
Hmm. Oh yeah, there he is. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes.
I agree. The research says this community is the most interested in high-quality ingredients in a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus more on organic produce and a simple but elegant interior.
My.
Oh, I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you up to? I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think you have a male friend, Haru. Or are you simply just friends? Jeez, father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru. I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure to tell me right away, understand? Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? Haru and her father are enjoying each other's company. It seems this is the reality that, is the one that Haru wished for. It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. Father, would you care to do something together? We have a bit of free time so we can grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he? Yes, he is. Thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times, but he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. Has your dream come true? My dream? Oh no, I wouldn't call my life anything so drastic. After all, I've been so busy lately I can barely handle what's on my plate, so... Wait, I know you'll get through this. Oh, okay. What happiness can be found through profit but gained by crushing the hearts of others? What? That just now. That was... Haru, what's the matter? Nothing, father. Nothing really. You must be getting exhausted after all this surveying. Why don't we take a break somewhere? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time. All I can do now is wait. Guess I should head home.
It's me. I've uncovered a few things in my investigation this week, so I thought I'd share my findings with you.
By all means.
First, regarding Maruki himself. He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
He told me himself.
Maruki's work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him.
Did something happen?
It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least with our current understanding. What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is right now. That reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you. About the reality Maruki's put us in. It seems that Okumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
They're not dead anymore.
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality.
What happened to Shido?
Shido was the only one arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. It seems the Phantom Thieves were causing a stir in this society as well. But there's no record of your arrest now. Basically, In this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes.
Well, mine I didn't either.
I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones.
What do you make of it?
Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever. And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality. Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them.
Don't worry about it.
I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow. That takes care of the info I wanted to share. See you soon.
See you tomorrow.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Odaiba with Akechi.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately. Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Tomorrow we meet with Maruki. I should go to bed before early tonight.
So you came. Based on the look in your eyes, our friends aren't going to be of any to us.
I'm sure they'll come around.
Oh yes, because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
Can't do anything else.
How about
Are you ready? Good to go.
No. Let us depart.
Shall we go then?
Excuse me, is, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here? He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That
might be, but I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end.
Oh, Futaba.
But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either.
Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
There we go. He's no longer a handsome man. He's now a cat again.
Well,
let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. We encountered an information guide after going up the elevator. If he intends to welcome us in so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out due to our lack of manpower.
If I must.
Focusing on our own abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
All right.
Of course, that all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. Show off.
I have something.
I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought. They're politely informing us of their location. That must be the door. Let's go.
I knew it'd come true.
I can see it. I'll reveal your true form. Pathetic. We don't have any skills that are just as strong as we are, but they can't take our bless attacks. Manifest! Take advantage of that weakness. Ravage them!
Joker got a 2-for-1 deal there.
Oh, you're afflicted with fear, so...
What a letdown. Pretty sad performance on their part.
Okay. It's somewhere.
This is perfect.
Show me your true form.
We have the element of surprise.
Come.
Nice. I love a good vulnerability in my enemies. That's one enemy immobile. Persona! Nice. I love a good vulnerability in my enemies. Move and you die. Ah, such a rarity. Probably best to quit now.
All right. I can feel it.
Joker, there's a chest.
Tangled USB cord.
cognitive effects are weakening. It's a safe room. Shall we take a rest?
Let's do it.
Now, let us depart. Hey.
What are you doing? There's no point in inspecting that right now.
You did it!
There's no doubt that Maruki's up ahead. Make sure you're ready.
Thank you for coming.
Did you do something to her?
She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way. But if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? If I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
Oh, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying to do my best so I don't get laughed off at the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily too.
This reality. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition he deserves. Really? Then back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time. Oh, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? My friends want to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. Then we go to Mementos and transform into a... But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created. Or so he says. If we stay in this world, we could really lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you to give me your answer.
I can't accept this reality.
Huh?
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No. You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live that kind of life. Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Don't do this.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here. I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Please, don't make me do this.
This music to fighting her? No, come on.
I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Please don't do this to me.
Too slow. It's time. Go down.
Please don't do this to me.
What?
Persona!
Uh-oh.
Persona! All right.
Please don't do this to me.
Persona! All right.
Please don't do this to me.
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona!
Come! There.
Persona! Why are you doing this to me? Please, just leave me alone.
It's time. All right.
Sondrion!
Persona! There!
Sondrion!
Persona! Ravage them!
Persona! Why?
Looks like you lost.
Why?
You need to stop.
Senpai. No. I can't. I go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi,
I'll actualize it!
Again with the tentacles.
Did he? Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
It ate the smaller one? What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Persona!
Wouldn't it stand to reason to like kill the other one so she can't eat it?
Ravage them!
Ew.
joy.
Ugh. Not a bad idea.
Calm down.
Do I have a persona that can heal? Of course! Bishop Mountain has a Diarahan.
None will stand in my way.
That should do.
Oh, I meant to debilitate her. Ah, crap.
For my joy. How was that?
Persona.
Nice timing.
Persona.
That should do.
Stop!
Double miss, nice.
I won't hold back. What?
Let's go.
What's a good thing for them?
Akabaka. You're mine. Feel my power. Persona!
Damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit.
I knew it.
Here it comes.
I don't think so.
Ryuji!
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
I knew you'd be here.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that
Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing
You got a lot of
this?
catching up to
What
do.
in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me.
Man, you didn't give me my teammates I actually use.
Let's push it back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
For my joy.
Down. Hang in there.
I won't hold back.
Come on!
To the back line. Queen, going in.
Feel my power.
That should do.
Stop!
Persona. Okay. Nice recovery. I'm poised for action.
Get wrecked!
Yeah, this ain't working out for him.
You do it. Fox advancing.
Rose up again. It's payback time.
We're still calling him this?
That should do.
Persona!
No time for thanks.
Thank you. Let's go.
Let's go!
Persona! There. Persona!
Persona! No holds barred!
This is my other self. Kamushusano!
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
Follow me.
On to the next!
I'll break them.
Persona!
I won't hold back!
Let's go. Go down. Persona!
To me, Loki!
There it goes! Good one! It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer. We can hit their weaknesses. Pass them the time.
Do it,
Now.
yeah.
All right, on to the next.
Persona!
Hey, you can go for its weak spot.
Ravage snap.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice. This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts.
There.
They've already gone. Switch with someone
Persona!
else.
Don't rush it. Go down.
Persona! Okay.
I am thou.
I can't lose. It can't end yet.
Persona! Ravage snap.
Knocked him right off their feet. Nice,
Let's do
Joker.
this.
They're wide open. Let's slaughter them!
Come on.
Don't control me!
Pretty crazy technique, but it worked.
Manifest!
Persona! Anat! Nice one, Queen! You hit their weak point!
This is my other self. Crush them, Kamushusano!
I won't hold back!
Bastard!
Stand
Crow got
down!
knocked down! He needs cover!
Let's go!
Crow doesn't have much health left! Someone heal him!
Go down.
Knocked him right off their feet! Nice, Joker!
Go. Fox taking
On to
over.
the next.
Let's go. Kamushusano!
You got him, Fox! One enemy hit the ground!
Lend me a hand.
Looks like my turn! Persona! Anat!
I can hear them. The bells midnight.
Oh, that was it?
All right, level up.
Hell yes. No pun intended.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean?
AB, boy, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How'd you feel about Morgana, Human Morgana? He's cute.
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd.
Even as an evil palace ruler, he's still making appointments.
Your views can't align with mine by then. We'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do. On the day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I've lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. The palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
Hey, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell him what I know so far.
So Dr. Maruki...
He altered our reality to make our dreams come true?
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right, Akechi.
There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
And you tried that before and failed. He's helping, for now.
So you're not here to fight us?
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here, Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my point.
Hey! Hey! Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright?
Are you okay?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're
And the
going back to
prom's
school,
tomorrow.
huh? We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro, is Mom?
Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh?
Are we still in the reality?
Well,
The fake
I'm gonna
one?
head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
I see. Don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
Mom really is gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona?
And hot.
Yeah! You're supposed to be a cat!
I am not a... Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun?
We need to find them!
Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. That being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now.
Are you sure?
Yep, no worries. I'm fine. What? School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
She's not totally fine with it.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What, you got something to say? You were quite the looker. What are you talking about? How can I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We got nothing but problems right now. For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. I've been trying to wrap my head around all this and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Making a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has tired us out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're gonna need time to figure this all out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. How did this happen? Either way, let's rest for tonight and collect our thoughts.
Hey!
Sleep. Are we going back to the Velvet Room? It's been a while. Well, at least it feels like it anyway. I know it was only last night. Yeah, where the hell were you guys during all this?
It's been quite some time. We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
He's close.
You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity. One who's bound you through your future. However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come.
What do I do now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
I mean, I feel like we could go see them again, because how else am I going to fuse personas and get better stuff?
Lady Lavenza told you that? You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Oh, that's right, she's talking now.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
Back in school again.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. Y'all did your homework, right? Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up in your transcript, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see, who's on class duty today? Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had the time for that. Yeah, we were in an alternate reality after all. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I still like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet at the hideout. Sure thing. Well, we'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool. I'll be waiting for all of you.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. And cook up our plans from here on out too. So that's two people that, we're gonna call Lady.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We could accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Check out the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Lavenza?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
We get reception in
And
here.
how'd you know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Where?
It would be best for me to select a location considered easy to reach by all parties. Therefore, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but...
Well, I think we ought to team up.
Me too.
Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
We'll whoop his ass.
Guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
So do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? Hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Well, I'll just think it's a bad idea her wandering around in that getup. That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her. I'll handle it. What will you even say? Your options are kind of limited as a transfer student. Just say she's your little sister or something. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes. Good night, everyone.
Yeah,
Why would the lady of events want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right?
Hey! Hey!
Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Come on, what's up?
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it, before we dealt with Shido?
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once I thought it would give me a chance to put Lady on, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast with you guys while you were busy trying to help us. I understand why, though.
Wait.
Quit being so nice to me! If you try excusing something this big, I'd be more disappointed than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You don't have to be cool.
Right.
Well, that's true. After all we've been through together, there's no point in trying to act cool in front of you.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm gonna be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down, I thought you could figure out everything for me. But that's all changing. I'm gonna stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm gonna be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Oh? Are we getting his third Persona Awakening already? Oh! Oh my god! I've discovered a new, no, my original power.
Alright.
Morgana's Persona Mercurius has transformed into Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right.
Sorry again for all the hassle. You and I are going to be even greater partners now.
Let's turn
Well,
in
things are
for
going to
the night.
get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Do I really even need that? No, I don't think I do. Nah, you're more of a healer and I want you to stay that way. Awakening the Phantom Thieves. I'm guessing that's what that says. That's too spoopy for me, really? Did you really just do that game? A new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What, did you doze through the New Year's? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief, Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with Karumatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shinanawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there end up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, so Kamaki-san, I bet you slept all through Shogatsu. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean... Hey, Lady Ann's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky, and I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Are you awake? Can you give me a hint? Some phrase about the gods, it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are. Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? The 8 million gods. Yeah, I think that's it. So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. We call them Yaoyurozu no Kami, the 8 million gods, though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyurozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. It's also the last name of one of the My Hero Academia girls. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. What was with all the traditions, you could say that these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going.
Medion seems really relieved. Not that that matters anymore. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be about that time. I got 15 more minutes, though.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and... That's...
Let's follow it.
Yeah, let's go. Hey!
Chase it down so you don't lose sight of it. Oh, she wants to be on the roof, I think. Or... no, she does not.
Oh.
Hey, you see that? It went to the first floor. Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now. It's going to Maruki's office?
For real?
Nurse's office? What's going on here? It's just like my dream. You even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office, quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
Well, you asked me to.
Oh, I thought humans exchanged common expressions such as that upon meeting. Well, it is irrelevant anyhow. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat. But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I... see.
Calling it now. Persona 6,
Continue
Velvet
this
Room is a
conversation
psychology
once everyone involved
office.
has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
Uh-oh. She fell asleep.
I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration? Success.
Oh, she's wearing a track uniform.
I'm rather surprised
and so is he.
No one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here, we're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong. I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goals.
Still think you're an
If
asshole,
you ever
though.
betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Care to fill us in?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone, though? That was my question.
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki
A persona.
He's a persona user?
Well, that I figured.
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan? It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
What?
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Oh, fuck.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
A good question. The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this.
Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We wished for it.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened.
When the hell did we say that?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, you can still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all. Oh my fucking god! Oh no! Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I do hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Heh, thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
Oh, what a devious bastard!
How many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that
Oh
man.
my god!
However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
He has to be stopped.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial state.
So they're still fused.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Yeah, that's a good
Even
point.
as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into
Until
its
Phantom
creation.
Strikers, anyway.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the meta-nav?
Right.
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
That's how Maruki does things.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
Then that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Oh, she was watching the whole thing.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest? Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today, and, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About the actualization.
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide, not me.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world. The real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? That shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Takechi-kun? I guess we should let him back into the group chat, right? Yep, that's the quickest. Agreed. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? You better come up with a plan. That time's gonna go by fast. Alright, y'all.
I should write something.
That is where I'm gonna stop. Holy shit. None of what transpired tonight I could have possibly foreseen in any way. Other than that Maruki being the villain I saw coming a mile away, but wow, so much has happened. I need the rest of the night and tomorrow to take it all in. So I will see you guys tomorrow for even more of this. I don't know how much longer this is going to be. Because if we're going to take down the final palace February 3rd, this game's going to be over this week, I think. And then I'm probably going to take a week-long break before Xenoblade comes out. Yeah, you know what? That's probably what I'm going to do. So, as per usual, if you like the stream, please feel free to give me a follow here on MugiwaraJM on Twitch. And also elsewhere on social media, except for MugiwaraJM Art is where I am on Instagram, and MugiwaraJJM is where I am on Facebook. And thank you to everybody that donated bits tonight and followed and all that. And if you like my gaming content, please feel free to check out Super Bonus Round on YouTube. It's my Let's Play channel that I do with my friends, where we play games that either one of us has never played before, both of us haven't, or it's a game that we haven't played in a long time, so it feels like new. Currently going through Yakuza 0, Borderlands 3, and The Haunted Mansion, with more to come along as this quarantine of ours still goes. Wow, I hadn't thought about that all stream. Whew. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you're watching this. And I hope that during these lockdown periods, that I provided some entertainment, because Man. It feels like I'm playing an all new game, even though it's still the same one. Alright. I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow and seeing where this goes. Have a good night. Be safe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow around 8 for some more Persona 5 Royal. I'm outie. Peace.